Before you spend $1 on a LinkedIn marketing agency, watch this video. Most agencies will happily take your money, post a few carousels, maybe do a couple of outreach messages, then tell you, LinkedIn just takes time. Give it 6 to 12 months. Meanwhile, you've got zero pipeline, no quality leads, and you're stuck wondering if LinkedIn even works. Well, let me tell you something. LinkedIn does work. You just need the right strategy and the right people executing it. Now, I've been running a LinkedIn marketing agency for over 12 years. We've helped our clients generate over $650 million worth of sales using LinkedIn strategies alone. And I've trained personally over 40,000 business professionals in the past 12 years. What I'm going to do in this video is walk you through exactly what to look for before hiring a LinkedIn marketing agency, what to avoid, what questions to ask. And I'll even show you the framework that we use with our clients to drive results consistently. One of the things I will mention up front is our agency, all clients deal with me directly. So we do have a capacity, so we can't work with everyone. This will help you choose a LinkedIn marketing agency that's got your best interests at heart. So whether you've hired a LinkedIn marketing agency before or you're just starting your search, this will save you a lot of time, money, and frustration. Let's dive in. Most business owners that I speak to make the same mistake when it comes to LinkedIn. You treat it just like every other social media platform. You think if you just post consistently, the leads will come. Or you hand it off to a marketing agency, one that treats it like Instagram, and cross your fingers. But let me tell you something. In LinkedIn, it's a completely different ecosystem. The rules are different. The audience is different. The algorithm is different. So if your agency is treating it like another Instagram, you've got a big red flag there. The second big mistake, you hire someone to grow your followers or boost your reach, but you don't actually track leads and quality because likes don't pay the bills. Sales do. Let's talk about what's changed on LinkedIn because it's not the platform it was a few years ago. Today, 4 out of 5 LinkedIn users are decision makers. These are the exact people that you want to do business with, and they're not just scrolling for memes. They're actively searching for insights, referrals, and solutions to their problems. And LinkedIn, my friends, is where business gets done. Today, 4 out of 5 LinkedIn users are decision makers. These are the exact people that you want to do business with, and they're not just scrolling for memes. They're actively searching for insights, referrals, and solutions to their problems. They're looking for opportunities. LinkedIn is where business gets done. And unlike other platforms, the organic reach on LinkedIn is still alive. You can post content and get seen by tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions without spending a cent on ads. But most people still don't take advantage of this because they either don't know how or they're working with someone who doesn't know how. Most of the time when the agency is inexperienced in LinkedIn, they're going to push you into ads, paid media, like they would on Facebook or Google. And look, it's quite expensive to market on LinkedIn, and the targeting's not 100% there. About 8 out of 10 people that inquire with us about LinkedIn ads, I actually suggest an alternative strategy that doesn't cost them anything in media spend. For example, doing warm outreach to people in your second degree network. That's where the opportunity has been for the last 12 years because the majority of content on LinkedIn, it's average at best, which means if you do it properly, you stand out fast. So let's just break this down. If you're going to hire a LinkedIn marketing agency, here's what they should actually be doing. First, positioning. Who are you targeting? What's your unique value proposition? Does your profile actually communicate your authority in customer-centric language? This needs to be crystal clear before any content or outreach starts because your profile is the foundation of everything that you do on LinkedIn, both your company page and your personal profiles for the entire company, by the way. And they should be able to come up with a solution to give you like a template that you can use for multiple staff members. The second, they should be looking at your content strategy, not random posts, a proper framework that's like approved in advance, that's got content pillars and topics and a content calendar that tells a story, individual stories and an overarching story. It builds trust and it drives action. So they got strong hooks at the start, story, value, authority, and a call to action in each post. You'd be surprised, but most agencies actually skip this. They write generic posts that disappear into the feed. You need posts that speak directly to your market. It's not enough just to plug into GBT, write me 10 posts, because they just won't stand out, won't get engagement. You need to position yourself as the go-to expert, and that means being authentic and personalized and consistent, not just consistently showing up, but consistently speaking about the same topics. Third, outbound and inbound. They should have a smart connection strategy, not spam, not bots or automation. A system for connecting with decision makers, warming them up and getting them into conversations. Conversations build relationships, relationships drive revenue. So it all needs to be while building authority. So leads start coming to you. And even when you approach them, it kind of feels like it's not a salesy scenario. Fourth, lead management. Like if you're not tracking who's warm and who's coming through and how many times you've followed up, you're leaving deals on the table. You need a system to track it all. Most agencies just let messages get lost in their inbox. They might reply to them once. The 80% of sales get closed after the 7th follow-up. So unless they're following up 7 times, they're leaving a lot of money on the table. Let's talk about something every business asks me. Should we be using LinkedIn advertising, LinkedIn ads, or just focus on organic lead generation? You know what? It's a great question because LinkedIn ads can be powerful, but they're not for every company. They're not for everyone. They're definitely not cheap. LinkedIn is a premium ad platform and the targeting is, you'd think it'd be really good, but it's not quite there. It's not like the quality of Facebook. Yes, the cost per click is going to be higher than Facebook or Google. I will say this though, the positive side about LinkedIn is the content is trusted. There's this thing called the Digital Trust Index, and it says that LinkedIn's content is trusted 3 times more than the next best social platform. So in my mind, I immediately think that the attention is worth 3 times more. Does that make sense? Because it's trusted 3 times more. Most clients we work with see the cost per click between $2 to $5, sometimes more. Cost per 1,000 impressions around $5 to $8, right? So if you're using like message ads, for example, which send a message straight to someone's inbox, it's about 30 to 50 cents per send, but we get a much better conversion rate when we do it for free, when we connect with them first and then send a follow-up message. Quite often we get 15% conversion rate. Whereas when you use emails, it's like 1 or 2%. So just not paying to do it, you add that added step at the front where you connect with them first so that you can private message them. Okay, so LinkedIn has over 1 billion users, right? And the majority of them are in professional mode. They're not just scrolling for the sake of it. They're networking, they're learning, they're buying, they're making decisions, they're looking for jobs, they're looking for opportunities, they're making sales. Now, if you're in B2B, business to business, especially selling high ticket offers, consulting, SaaS, finance, LinkedIn ads can be effective because of the targeting. And you can run ads to CFOs at companies with 200 plus staff in fintech based in Sydney with decision-making power in IT or operations. You can filter by skills, seniority, job changes, when they posted last. That level of precision is quality. And that doesn't mean ads are always the right move. But here's where most people screw it up. They jump into LinkedIn ads without a strong organic presence. No content, no authority, no brand positioning. Just an ad campaign that says book a demo. You want the ad campaign to be bringing followers in, and you want those followers to be part of your ecosystem and be nurtured. That's really how you can get the return on investment up through your LinkedIn ads. It's not just a spray and pray approach. This whole thing is to do with trust. You know, there's no trust if you're just running an ad and you don't have an organic presence. People don't convert just because you paid to be seen. Not anymore. They convert because you've earned it, and organic content is how you earn that trust at scale. And that's why we're always recommending building a solid organic strategy first. When you post high value content consistently, optimize your profile and engage with your network, the leads come in without spending a dollar. Organic is slower at first, yes, but the compounding effect is powerful. And the best part, when you do run ads later, they convert way better because people already know who you are. If you're comparing the two, here's the real breakdown. Organic, lower cost, higher trust, long-term authority. Ads, higher cost, faster reach, scalable when optimized. Now, you don't have to choose one or the other, but you do need to know where to start and how they work together. And the biggest mistake that I see is hiring a LinkedIn marketing agency that only runs LinkedIn ads without building your brand. And if your LinkedIn profile is not optimized, your content doesn't speak to your audience, and you're not posting regularly, running ads is like pouring water into a leaky bucket. It's a waste. So what's the move? If you're just getting started, focus on organic first. Dial in your positioning, get your content system running, and build authority and trust. Once that's working, then layer on ads to scale. And if you are going to run LinkedIn ads, use LinkedIn lead gen forms. They keep users on the platform and convert way higher than sending traffic off of LinkedIn to a landing page. Keep your copywriting tight, use strong visuals, split test everything, and don't throw money at it until you see consistent engagement. Bottom line, LinkedIn marketing, LinkedIn advertising is just a tool, but you have to have the foundation built or the marketing agency that you hire will burn your budget. And a great LinkedIn agency should always start by building your authority, generating warm inbound leads organically, and only recommending paid campaigns when the timing is right. Now let's talk about some red flags when it comes to LinkedIn marketing agencies. So if you're speaking to an agency and any of these come up, stop the conversation. 1, they outsource to cheap virtual assistants who know nothing about LinkedIn. 2, they talk about follower count, not revenue. 3, they don't show you a real strategy or framework. And 4, they ignore personal branding completely. 5, they can't show real business results, only engagement metrics. That's how people end up wasting $3,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 a month for content that does not convert. You deserve better. So here's what we do at Bibby Media Group. This is our process and it works because it's based on psychology. So here's what we do at Bibby Media Group. This is our process. It works because it's based on psychology, buyer behavior, and real world results. We call it the authority building framework. So step 1 is find. We define exactly who you're targeting and where they live on LinkedIn and the criteria we're going to use to find them. Step 2 is nurture. That's your content and profile doing the heavy lifting, warming people up before you even message them, engaging on their content. Step 3 is connect. It's smart outreach. We're inviting people to join our network that we've already engaged in the comments and with our content. So it's human, it's relevant, non-pushy, no bots, showing interest in the other person, no awkward messages, right? Step 4, engage. That means real conversations, replies, setting appointments. This is where most agencies stuff it up because this is where the deals are made. And step 5 is convert. We track everything. Who's warm, who's ghosted, who needs a nudge. Whether you close the deal or we help you structure the sales process, the handover is clean because you need to follow up. And that's how we get results. That's how we generated 650 million in sales for our clients that we know about. So it's not just about impressions or views. It's about getting the real people in your funnel, actual qualified leads, and having sales conversations. Now, if you're actively speaking to LinkedIn marketing agencies and thinking of hiring one, ask these 5 questions first. 1, what's your full process, start to finish? Number 2, who actually does the work? Are they trained in LinkedIn specifically? Number 3, what happens if this isn't working after 60 days? Number 4, can you show me real lead outcomes, not just reach? Number 5, what KPIs do you report on? This should tell you most of what you need to know. Obviously, go to their LinkedIn profile, see if they practice what they preach, make sure they've got lots of recommendations on there, and the content should be doing well as well. Just be careful because a lot of them use engagement pods. Engagement pod is where a bunch of people get together and you like my post and I like your post and we comment on each other's posts. So, if you see that they've got like a pretty consistent number of comments every time they post, that could be a pod. You just want to check and make sure it's not like if it's always the same names commenting, then they're in an engagement pod. Hiring a LinkedIn marketing agency can be the best decision that you make or one of the most expensive lessons. So don't settle for rubbish. Don't hand off your LinkedIn to somebody who doesn't understand how it actually works. This is your personal brand. It's important. You need a partner that knows the platform, knows how to build authority, and knows how to generate real pipeline consistently without getting you kicked off of LinkedIn. So if you want to see how we do it, how I do it, click the link below and book a 15-minute call. I'm not going to hard sell you. We'll just see if you're a good fit and give you a walkthrough of how we tailor the system to your business. Or you're welcome to send me a DM on LinkedIn with the word agency and I'll personally get back to you and see if you're a good fit. LinkedIn works. It does. I've been doing this for 12 years now, but only if you work with the right people, and hiring a LinkedIn marketing agency is one of the most important decisions you can make when it comes to your LinkedIn marketing journey. Additional frequently asked questions. How long does it take to see results with a LinkedIn marketing agency? Most agencies say 6 to 12 months. I think that's pathetic. I think you should be able to see the progress within 3 to 6 months, depending on your sales cycle. Look, organic compounding takes time, but good strategy does get you early wins as well. What's better, personal profile or company page? They serve different purposes, but if I had to answer, I'd say personal profile, 100%. People connect with people. not logos. Use your company page for credibility, but the real reach and relationships happen through personal brands. Number 3, should I outsource my LinkedIn inbox? Not fully. Like you should have an understanding of what's going on in there, especially in high trust sales. A good agency will help you stay human and help guide you through that so that you are involved. Number 4, can a LinkedIn marketing agency also handle paid ads? Some can, most can't. If you're running ads, make sure they specialize in ads specifically. That's not the same as running Facebook or Google, so they need experience in LinkedIn ads. And finally, how do I know if my niche is a good fit for LinkedIn? So if your clients are professionals, decision makers, business owners, or work in high trust industries, then you're on LinkedIn. Real estate, finance, tech, B2B, SaaS, HR. What should a good, there's one more question here. What should a good LinkedIn marketing agency proposal include? It should include strategy breakdown, target audience, content plan, outreach strategy, performance metrics, timelines, who's doing the work, and some credibility. But one more question here. Do I need to be active myself, or can the agency handle everything? The agency should be handling everything. That's what you're hiring them for. All right, thanks for watching and good luck hiring a LinkedIn marketing agency. And as I said, if you'd like to get in touch to find out if you'd be a good fit to work with Bibi Media Group, then hit me up on LinkedIn, send me a DM with the word agency and we'll have a conversation.